between the pieces of Haydn and Mozart would be a piece by Schubert. Sorry, it's just this kind of Schubert, but you are very welcome to imagine a little piano in the background. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dear parents, dear relatives, and dear friends, and last but not least, dear fellow bachelors. In October 2009, more than 50 people gathered from all over the world, from Israel, from Austria, from America, you name it, in order to study intercultural business administration here on this campus, the former residence of the Austrian Empress Maria Theresia, in the 19th district of Vienna, the city ranked highest in terms of standard of living in the world. What followed were 3 years that passed quite quickly, but on the other hand were a long and winding road leading to this day, to this room, and to this hour. The Viennese writer Robert Musil once wrote that our lives are kind of in between real possibilities and possible realities. As long as we do not leave our comfort zones, we do not risk anything. We are like a ship in the harbor, and we have a lot of possible realities. But ships are not made to be in a harbor. So all of us who made the decision to sail out to the world and to take one possible reality, no, one real possibility, and to go to this school here, we created a path into the unknown, and forever it's inscribed into the book of life that our school is not any possible school, and our friends are not any possible friends, but our school is a louder business school, and our friends are not Joe, Jim, and James, but Alex, Leo, and Roasted. One of the most inspiring and creative people that we studied here in the school was in the course Corporate Communication, the speech by Steve Jobs that he gave in 2004 at the graduation ceremony in Princeton, where he discussed the question of connecting the dots when looking backwards. Meaning, sometimes life seems like a chaos, but we should have a kind of naive faith and belief that in the end, everything will make sense, everything comes together. As much as I hope that this will be true for all of us, I want to thank you that the times that we spent together, studying and laughing, waiting for Trump 37 and eating that terrible pizza at Pizza Picasso. These times are not dots that need to be created in the future, but they are already a value in itself. Thank you very much. One quote that has been also following me since years is by my national poet Goethe, who said that youngsters should be provided with 2 things, roots and wings. You know, sometimes I have a little evil voice inside of me who says, isn't there a little contradiction? Aren't roots and wings going against each other? Aren't wings keeping the roots from going deep and roots keeping the wings from flying high? But I'm happy that this little evil voice is not gaining control of me, because I think that our human nature is not a root and not a wing, but the balance in between. The root is supposed to help our wings when they are flying like mosquitoes into the light, and the wings are supposed to help our roots when they're going too deep and are in danger to get blinded and like a little worm in the earth. Those of us who studied within the framework of the Jewish Heritage Center, we received roots in the Jewish Learning Program and the many holidays here. celebrated here. And we received wings in the LBS in classes such as ethics, marketing, psychology. But moreover, roots stand for the people here in this room who are not wearing a graduation gown, our parents, our brothers and sisters, our beloved ones, the ones that provide us our roots with good earth and fresh water. And wings stand for the people who made this school possible, our professors, the representatives of the Austrian state, Mr. Ronald Lauder, Kaczman, where are you? And the staff, last but not least. Thank you very much. Finally, before our professional time here in Vienna will end with Mozart, which I think fits very well, and we do our little cheers in the garden. I wish to say one more thing, a small note of gratitude and praise. As I mentioned before, you know, we sometimes live a little bit in rough times. We have big goals and big ambitions. On the one hand, we want to build families, be good parents. On the other hand, we want to have careers, you know, based on mobility and flexibility. I think this is not always easy. I think it will be hard. And also, we should never forget the other big aim, you know, to make this world a better place. So, I must say that I hope with all my heart that we will be able to experience happiness on all layers. So, please, dear Creator, whoever you may are, please keep tragedies away from us, and please grant us that we are able to fulfill our potential in the infinite wisdom and love in which you created us. God bless. Thank you very much.